situations, we're finding ways to win, and not everybody had their best offensive night, but all of a sudden we were blocking. And I'm going to talk to these guys when we get back, but I'll talk to the three of you. Just the response in the third set was huge. And I asked a lot during a timeout, and I thought we responded really, really well at the end of that set and then into the fourth. So, proud of you guys.
Thanks.
Am I allowed to drink this?
Yes.
Just checking. I just didn't know if it was for show or.
Okay, well, I'll stop. So I want to know that specifically that message, because you guys defended 4 set points, in that third. What were you guys saying to each other on the court? We'll start with you, Lo.
Yeah, something that I think we've kind of adopted throughout the season is just thriving in the red zone. Like, all of us kind of look at each other like red zone right here, like last 5 points, you know, when it gets tied 20-20, and we just like look at each other, nice calm eye contact, and just say like red zone. And that's when we know, like, lock in, we've got it, you know, down, we trust each other to have each other's backs. So that's something that, you know, I picked up.
Yeah, and to go off of that as well, like, you know, the red zone saying and everything, I feel like we become tighter as a team, like as a unit on the court. Like, once the score is 20, we're like, okay, it's 5 points, like as quickly as possible, as cleanly as possible. We just work to do that over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, y'all pretty much covered it all. But I think it's a collective whole, like Ifenna said, like really leaning into it. We're not scared of those moments. Those moments is, again, when we thrive. So really proud of us for leaning into that and just, you know, grinding. That's kind of been our word all year. So yeah, thought we did a really good job of that.
Actually.
Sweet. And then, Coach, second taste of postseason action. How did last year prepare you for moments like this one?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about the more you're in the uncomfortable situations, the more comfortable you become. So I think when you get to those moments when you start to grind in there, you've been there before, you know what it feels like, and I think that starts to show, like I said, in that third set when you're getting down the stretch and you're getting into the red zone. So I think the more and more we put ourselves in those uncomfortable, those tough situations, the more toughened we're going to become, and the better we're going to be in them the next time. So it's huge that we were here last year.
And then same question sort of to the girls. Ava, we'll start with you. Obviously, second time experiencing it as a player. How does this one feel?
It's so cool because it's a very different experience than last year. Like last year, you know, we played Texas and that was awesome, a great experience. We lost first round, but this experience, there's so much more expectation for us. Like, we are coming in and we are ready to go. We have very high standards for ourselves, and it's just a different vibe, and it's fun, you know, traveling out of state for that as well. It's a little bit different. But I think this year we've just become really, really close as a team, and that's been really fun. And we just, again, lean on each other and really grow closer in moments like that.
Yeah, so standards are definitely high. You know, we made it for the first time back in the tournament last year. We didn't close it out how we wanted to, so I guess coming into this year, knowing that we were going to make the tournament for sure, I think everybody kind of looked back on that and was like, okay, we made it to the first round. Like, we can't just do that this year. We have to do better than we did last year. And, like, we've grown and improved as a team so much, like, it wouldn't even be fair to us to just, like, cough up this first round. So I knew, like, I believed in them. Like, I knew that we were going to do better than we did last year, whether that be second, third, or fourth, fifth. If we make it to the finals, like, I just knew we would do better and we'd come better.
Yeah, and I think just like knowing that all that we've accomplished this season so far, we've got some really, really awesome wins, you know, really gritty games. And so I think just knowing that and like putting your trust back on that and like all that we've accomplished in season or like in conference, just knowing like the volleyball that we can play and how we have played. And like she said, like, I think we're playing night and day better volleyball than we were at the start of the season. So we're hitting a good peak at the right time. So yeah, it's only up from here, I think.